Hi, namaste. Okay, we're going to skip the sweet stuff and get right down to business. Read the article. Did you read the article? Whole thing? Okay, otherwise you won't understand what I'm talking about. If you haven't read it, pause the video right here. Okay, so you read the article. I'm looking for the blockchain man. I'm looking for that guy. Why? To be my partner, to productize my life's work. Why? From my side, I want to really retire. I want to go live in the mountains of Uruguay or someplace, seriously, in a cabin all by myself. And to have the money to do that, to treat myself the way I want to be treated, take care of myself, I need a partner for income generation, business. And it has to be somebody who gets it about the internet, about the blockchain, all of that. And who also gets it about spiritual life and meditation and all of that. Yeah. So what I want to do is create multiple concurrent income streams from all my material. And I've got tons of material. I've got a huge tranche of unpublished work in backups all over the world and online and whatever. So all that can be productized, packaged, and rolled out in different formats and forms. I'm not the one to do that. I can't do it. I've got macular degeneration. If I look at the camera with my left eye, my whole head looks squished like this. Really bad astigmatism, and et cetera, et cetera. And probably the right eye is going to start going soon. So I have to very much limit my screen time, my reading time. I have to really budget it out because I get eye strain very quickly. Maybe you've seen it in some of my recent videos. So I can't do the work. Somebody has to do the screen time. Somebody has to do all the setups and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So I want to have multiple outlets of ebooks and podcasts and video courses like on udemy.com. So many other things. It can be made into products and sold in the appropriate markets. And that income stream can then be transferred on blockchain and sheltered in a country like Uruguay, where there's no repatriation of funds, and where some really hip people live and stuff like that. So I would be able to live in the lifestyle that I want and still generate content, like to fill in the gaps in the video courses. Because I can make videos okay. I can make podcasts okay. Okay, it's just writing that the old eyes just, they're used up. It was worth it though. When you see the pile of unpublished stuff I've got and the quality of it and everything, it just has to be published, packaged, and distributed to the right markets. What do you get out of this? A chance to apply your skills and energy in something that really matters, that makes the world a better place, that helps people advance spiritually. Maybe you don't agree with or understand or practice the whole spectrum of my work. That's all right. As long as you get that it's valuable in general and that the parts of it that specifically apply to you are making a big difference in your life, in your quality of consciousness and so on. That's enough, That's enough. You have experience that it works. So I need a partner who gets it about blockchain, about distributed businesses. This whole thing can be done online. You don't have to come here to India. I'm not going to stay here all the time anyway. I want to move out. I want to visit Europe and US and South America and all. So how to do? We'll have a Slack channel. We'll have a Basecamp project management thingy. And we'll have a high-rise customer database, all online. And we'll collaborate. And we'll use video through one of the secure messaging sites. I haven't picked one yet. And manage the whole thing as a virtual business. And more than that, as a virtual Sangha. Video consultations on spiritual life, meditation, astrology, even business, whatever, would be available. Everything for an appropriate fee. That's it, man. I'm not getting anything out of this because what I don't want is an ashram full of people and all those dependencies and all those problems. I want the whole thing to be virtual, online. We can have satsangs, we can have kirtans, we can have any kind of classes, whatever, live, online, from anywhere. So who needs a building full of people and all the problems and stuff that go along with it? No, thank you. And everything goes on the blockchain, and everything goes into a tax shelter. And then everybody cashes out according to some algorithm that's absolutely fair. So everyone remains a free agent. This is what I'm talking about. This is the future. I want to live the future now. It's been my style all along. Why should I stop now? My first job was a night job right out of high school while I was going to music school in the daytime. I was working at night for Bendix Corporation in Teterboro, New Jersey, calibrating and quality checking airborne navigation computers used in U.S. Air Force and Army tankers and stuff like this. So I was working on computers from the time I was 16, okay? So, and I think our esoteric teaching, Sangha, in the past, was one of the first, if not the first in our particular line, to use online extensively, like real-time online video and stuff like that. We were like the first, at least in the Vaishnava movement, as far as I know. So to be a part of this, all you have to do is understand certain things, right? And have skills. Everybody needs some skills. So we can have the whole thing on the blockchain, and then every time someone contributes something, they get a token. We can have our own ICO and our own tokens. And everybody gets paid in tokens, which are convertible to other cryptos or to cash at whatever exchange rates and all that, market rates. That's not up to us. But that's the world that we're going to be living in, that everybody's going to be living in soon. So we should get used to it and learn to navigate it, right? So, okay, let's say you want to do a 7-day guided meditation retreat with daily consultations with me. So you would pay a certain number of tokens. Where do you get those tokens? You do seva. You help with publicity, you help with sales, you help with project management, or just plain work, whatever. Build an altar in your home. You get 5 tokens or whatever. So you do some seva, right? You take a video of doing puja to that altar, and then you get half a token or whatever. We'll work all that out. And it'll be ongoing, right? It'll be a market itself. I love this. So this is what I'm asking. I'm asking you to join us as a partner. I've met you. I know you well enough. We've communicated deeply enough that I understand you. I know you can handle it. And yes, this is going to get hot. It's going to be very controversial. You watch my last couple of videos, especially the one about the Brahmastra. See, to make this kind of thing succeed, you need to create vibes. How do you create vibes? By controversy. What travels for free in the modern news media? Controversy. Especially now, anything to do with sex. So, the Brahmastra is the tantric meditation methods that I developed for my own sadhana, early sadhana, back in the days, and which caused so much controversy when I tried to share them with others in the esoteric teaching organization, group, whatever. So that is going to come up. That is going to come up, right? How do we handle it? We turn it on its head and use the free publicity from the controversy to profit, to get free advertising, basically. Because really, do we want to deal with people who are shy of sex? Do we really want to deal with people who are like bigoted and prejudiced against recreational sexuality of any kind? We need people like that in the world today. There's too many people. Yeah, let's talk up recreational sex. It's great for your health, makes you feel fantastic, and it's fun, right? And if you do it in a way so it's linked with spirituality and meditation, where's the downside? Only in the social judgment. But who has to know about it? So we'll make that a course too, and that will make us very well known. I guarantee it's going to be translated into a bunch of languages and whatever. See, so if we all have a piece of that, we all get the long tail of anybody who watches it, for the next century or whatever. So at some point, I'm going to really fully retire and cash out. Tell you that right now. Everybody has to have an exit strategy because that's the world we live in. It's temporary, right? So let's be upfront about it right away. And it's going to be written into the contract, how this thing dies or how you can pull out of it or how, if you want to keep it going in the future, how to do that. That's your decision. Huh? I figure I have maybe 5 more years of useful activity left. And after that, only meditation. I mean, what would you do, right? If you're in my spot. I know the way to the absolute. I'm not fully realized, but I'm very close. So hopefully by the end of this lifetime, according to my astrologer, he says, my liberation is foreordained. So that's what my mom asked for. She asked for a siddha, and she performed a tantric ritual to bring me into the world. And then she had a vision where the Spirit of God told her to name me Dave. So here I am. Let's make good use of my appearance and being here, and to help as many people as possible attain some of those same benefits. Okay. Om Tat Sat. Om Harihi Om.